Right, give you guys a little walk around on the, I believe, the world's only Caterham 7 CSR 420R, or at least the only one I've ever seen. 620 nose cone, lots of CSRs have the chin. The chassis has what they call the chin, so the CSR 620 nose cone, bit of an anomaly. Lots of vents. Love the hex. CSR's different chassis completely, inboard front suspension. So it's all inside, show you that in a bit. Black pack on the headlights and turn signals. Carbon front wings. CSR cut. I love them. I love them. Standard vents in the hood, bonnet, sorry. I do have a black pack for the hardware for the bonnet. Haven't swapped it out yet for reasons that, I don't know. Too busy driving it and enjoying it. Another vent, FIA cage. So I love the cage. Love the cage and the aero screen, carbon aero screen. No windshield wipers, no windshield wiper motors, which will be a thing whenever I decide to put a windscreen on here. I'll need to get some motors and wipers and blades and all the requisite stuff. Carbon mirror pack straight from Caterham. You can see how they're affixed to the frame. A couple people have actually asked me how the mirrors are affixed to the cage. That's how they're affixed to the cage. Safety cutoff is much the same as all 7s, or all recent 7s, I suppose. Here we go. Carbon mirror there. There's GoPro mount, which I've just stuck on there. Carbon seal protectors, as you can see. Don't know if you can see. Carbon seal protectors. And actually the rear wings are carbon as well. Filthy carbon at the moment. Painted in the same color as the body. Lamborghini Viola Parsify. I would say well worth the money. The little dog in the background. Carbon painted rear wings and also carbon protectors because I'm a little extra at times, but I like the look and I like the idea that my paint is as protected as possible. And as time goes by, I'm sure I can swap these out for new carbon protectors and still have pretty paint. Next Friday, it's going for PPF. Obviously, it'll get well and truly cleaned before then. Let's see, what else is CSR specific? Not CSR specific, but these are the new LED tail lamps. I think Caterham's from about mid-2022 probably started having the LED headlamps. And for people who don't want them, who don't have them and want them, pretty sure you can get a set from Caterham and more or less plug and play them if you want it. I don't know the status of stock or not in stock. You can get a little bit more Viola Parsify. If you're eagle-eyed, you can see exactly how filthy my garage is, but don't judge me. Didn't get the carbon leather. Actually, this may be a carbon leather. Yep, this is the carbon leather for the boot. Did not get the carbon leather on the inside. Felt like it was just a little bit too much, too extra even for me. Black pack on fuel cover door. I love it. I think it's great. I do think, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe I have the world's only CSR 420R at the moment. And I know for a fact that they had to make these stickers for this car because they just didn't. Look at the puppy. Hi, Gribby. CSR wheels. These are CSR specific and relatively new. I don't think CSRs have had these very long. 15 by 9 in the back, 15 by 7 in the front. Specific to, like I said, CSRs for the last, I don't know, someone knows better than me. Specific to CSRs for the last year or maybe a little more. Hard to tell because time slid so much during pandemic and waiting on parts and waiting on cars and whatever. exhaust, straight out the side, cat and cat cover. For the moment, probably just leave the cat in place, to be honest with you. Exhaust cover, sills over here, mirrors over here, another vent right there. Here are the 15x7s in the front. We'll go into the bonnet in a minute. Let's see. And I am dead certain, these are the world's only Caterham heated carbon seats that the factory have ever done. I don't think I'm incorrect on that. I have it on several good authorities at Caterham Cars that these are the only heated carbon seats they have ever done. I love them. Like I said, no carbon fiber leather, just the regular leather. Shifter as normal. It's getting a bit dark, but 6-speed sequential SADEV gearbox. Love the SADEV. Really love the SADEV. Heated seats. You can't really see the heated buttons right there. My buddy got me my obligatory sticker. Opted for a 420. I'm sorry, 485. I think this is the 485 dash. The 485 CSR, which is the European CSR. There we go. That's more or less the exterior and some bits, some bobs, that kind of thing. Yeah. I'll shut up and show you guys some colors. I don't remember exactly what I paid for the paint job, but it was worth it. Thing changes colors. Absolutely changes colors. Night, day, sometimes it's purple, sometimes it's pink, sometimes it's blue, sometimes it's what I might call blurple. It is an intensely cool color in person. See the Corgi splooting in the background. She is. Hey puppy. Do you want to go for a ride? I know you do. Here you go. A little more walk around, show you guys. This side. Oh, let's see some brakes. Don't know how well you can see them. Should probably throw some light in there. I don't know what to say. I'm completely and utterly smitten with the thing. I didn't make this up. Someone I'm sure said it. I heard someone say it. There are Caterham 7s and everything else is transportation. I would say that is pretty accurate. Yeah, 15x9s out back, 15x7s up front. They're thick. Eventually I'll put the license plate on it, but I'm not super worried about that at the moment. I do have a license plate. All right, let's go into the bonnet. See the monster. Totally forgot. As some of you may have saw earlier, there is the quick release Momo suede steering wheel. Got a little bit of light now, so get a little bit better interior look. Here you go, heated seats, all this good stuff. I don't know what to say other than I love it. And heated carbon seats. Here we go. Blower, dry sump, battery overflow, battery, some tubing, some breathers, intake, all this good stuff. I did get the engine cover painted the same. A little bit of rubbing on the bonnet, I guess vibrations. I don't mind. I really don't mind it at all. Shows this car is loved and used. All right, here's a little bit of a shot for the front suspension. Well, not a great shot. Maybe we'll figure out a better way to do this. Oh, there you go. Don't know if you can see. Inboard suspension. CSRs. CSRs come that way. Let's see if we can get inside and get a little better look. I don't know. I don't know if people care. Standard for the moment, 2-liter Duratec, 210 horsepower, 200, I don't know, somebody knows better than me, 200-ish, close to 200 pounds-foot of torque. Let me think. Let me see if we can get inside here so you can see the suspension. Couple of fasteners here and yon, and nose cone will come off. Let me catch the other side real quick. This will be good and embarrassing. Let's see if we can do this without tearing anything expensive up. Okay, let's see if we can do this without too much damage. Oh, yeah. There we go. CSR chin. Give you a little tour. All right, here we go. Some cooling, horn, lots of gear and bits in here, but you can see the Belsteins, the springs. That's the big deal. Something, compression rate. Lots more people can chime in and tell you the advantages and disadvantages there may be to the CSR chassis. I have it on good authority that if you want to put down a bunch more power on the road, the CSR chassis is the place to start. Of course, CSR chassis are roughly the size of SV chassis. Chassis not made in-house though. This is the only Caterham chassis, I believe, that is made not in Caterham cars, but by a company called Arch Motors. You can look them up. They do lots of chassis for crazy things like McLarens and other stuff, other fun stuff. But yeah, 2-liter Duratec, straight from the factory. All the bits. Like I said, I don't know exactly what I paid for this paint, but it was worth every penny. Every penny. This is where the bonnet ends up when I take it off. There's my shot. There you go. And now, I'm gonna put it all back together and see if I can burn up a country road for a couple of minutes. There you go. If anybody has questions or thoughts, or I think it's pretty clear I'm in love. Caterham Cars has done a tremendous thing. I am a forever fan. I've wanted one of these cars for decades, and they built exactly what I pictured in my head for a very long time, and I'm very appreciative. So, and like I said, I didn't come up with this, somebody else said it, but there are Caterham 7s and everything else is transportation.